Recently, when I was leaving the house, I noticed something strange. The weather was good, not too hot, not too cold. That weather reminded me of one thing only. I should make black garlic. The conditions were right, everything was aligned to making this recipe. So I had to do it. It all had to start with research. I've done it before and I remembered researching the topic to the home computer. Last time I remember researching this topic, it seems easy to make with simple equipment and tools that I have around the kitchen. There shouldn't be any complications except for one thing: the smell. My solution was to cook them outside with the sheep. Your solution could be different. You could go with rooftop cooking or outside cooking. Not recommended inside the house. Let's start by looking at the equipment that we're going to need. We will start with the star of the show, the garlic. Make sure it's fresh, not moldy at the bottom, and in enough quantities for your need. Next, we have the magic maker of the show, the rice cooker. Not a lot I can say about the rice cooker, except make sure that it's in good working order and of good quality, because it will stay on for between 2 to 3 weeks. Yes, weeks. You will need a good quality roasting bag that will fit the garlic quantities you plan to make. You will also need some bamboo sticks, something that will support the garlic from touching the sides of the rice cooker. If the garlic touches the sides, it will burn. Finally, I needed some strong cutter to cut the bamboo sticks. Let's start this by defining the end result of the bamboo sticks. What we're trying to do, or what we're trying to achieve, can be achieved in millions of ways. What we want is to isolate the garlic from touching the surface of the rice cooker, because we want to create a heating chamber, not a cooking surface. There are a million ways to do it, and this is mine. Now, I am happy to report that my bamboo creation worked, and I did it so well and so neat. I ended up with this. It might be not what I planned, but hey, it worked. Yeah, I was aiming for the gridlock and I had steel wire to tie them up and all that, but it didn't work out. I ended up with this. You can do this. Just make sure you have a real bamboo, heat resistant bamboo. And don't do the mistake that I did of not protecting the sides with bamboo. Once the bamboo cage stand is ready, it's time to move on to the garlic. The start for the garlic should be making sure that it's clean and dry. No drop of water is in the garlic. Put it in the bag, as many as you want. Release excess air and close it tightly. Here I'm using the steel tightener that comes with the roasting bag to tighten it. And now it's ready to be put in the rice cooker. Close the lid and let's start the heat. This issue is just for me. I decided to place it under a baking pan because I will be placing it on top of boxes, just for extra safety. And now we start the waiting game. Depending on your cooker, it might take between 2 weeks to 3 weeks. Mine took 3 weeks to finish. So, what you need to do is leave it on warm. Don't leave it on cooked rice, leave it on warm and forget about it for 3 weeks. Forget about it in this case means don't turn it off. It doesn't mean that you don't check up on it regularly. This is what it looks like after the first week. Second week, with no build up or slow motion shot, this is the final result after 3 weeks. As you can probably tell, I was surprised that it worked. And we got black garlic. This particular garlic bulb was interesting. It wasn't touching any of the rice cooker surface, and it was in a good position where most of the garlic cloves were brown and cooked well. As for the taste, it was very interesting. I would say it just intensified the garlic flavor. It was completely different than regular garlic. I think it's good and I think you should try it and make your own batch. Here is an example of a garlic bulb that was touching the sides of the rice cooker and it didn't come out right. All of the bulbs were burnt. So protect the sides with bamboo. Don't make the mistake that I did. As for how it tastes, well, I would say interesting, but not for me. I prefer the lighter version. Let's talk a little bit about recipes. You can use the black garlic in many recipes. You can use it in soups, you can use it in pasta, you can use it like a regular garlic in some dishes. Just think of it as it intensifies the flavor a lot. Finally, you might be asking, why should I start doing black garlic at home? The main reason would be the saving. Black garlic is really expensive. Sometimes it can be hard to find in the supermarket. And knowing where your food is coming from. Here is a clip for you for the perfect pulp. Soft, easy to cut, and brown in the middle. Just like that. This is what you want. This is the perfect garlic. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Please consider giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel and sharing the video, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.